The SN65HVD230 module you can currently see on the screen is relatively cheap from the likes of AliExpress or other online vendors. Now I'm using this one, but there is an alternative one that could be used. But with this one you've got the screw terminals, which I like, but you do need to notice it has got an onboard termination resistor of 120 ohms. This will need to be removed if you have more than 2 nodes on the bus, because we need to keep the CAN H and CAN L at 60 ohms really to have reliable CAN. This is a slightly cheaper alternative available from AliExpress also, but this requires more soldering than the other module, but for those wanting to save money this might be a nice alternative. Both are supported within our code. So as I mentioned yesterday, within our code it is currently set up for the ESP32 Dev 1 kit, and we are using pin 4 for RX and pin 5 for TX. So what is important when we're using this shield here is we have the jumper set to 3.3 volts. You can have it as 5 volts, but then that can cause issues. So having it at 3.3 volts works well for the ESP32 in the way we're using it. So you connect a DuPont connector on the S line for the RX for pin 4 goes here, and for the TX is pin 5. Then you'll pick up your 3.3 volts from here, and this is our ground connection. So that is how we connect up the transceiver working with this module and this shield. Obviously if you're using the screw terminal type, then you will have the same type of things, but you just have the screw terminals. One thing with that module or that shield is you are limited by the number of breakouts, so that would be a slightly different setup. Also the module takes the power directly from the ESP32, where with this one we supply either 6.5 volts or 16 volts, and it has got onboard voltage regulators. Obviously these are limited to the amount of current. I believe on this shield here is 800 milliamps maximum.